This is not only the sanction against me, not only the sanction against the opposition, because I am a leader of the second biggest parliamentary fraction in the parliament, not sanction against the fifth president of Ukraine. This is the sanction against rule of law, which is the key characteristic demand for us to open the cluster for negotiation for our future membership in European Union. We have a very bad experience when it was this type of attack on democracy. That's happened in the year 2004, and we have an Orange Revolution. That's happened in the year 2013, when they make a decision, the government and president, not to integrate Ukraine in the European Union, and it was revolution of dignity. And that's happening many times, including today. Why it's vital for us? Because I hate the idea that we can be separated, Moldova and Ukraine, in our process for integration. Because combination of the motivation for different member states of European Union is very effective instrument. And I think that should be a responsibility of the current president and the government that first they arrange attack on the anti-corruption infrastructure which was created by me during my presidential term and deliver the evidence about their independence and about the effectiveness when we fight against corruption. And just to cover corruptionists, they attack on the anti-corruption institution. They arrest the detective. And only the immediate and quick reaction of the European Union, our foreign partners, public activists and opposition, we can save the independence. Now we have the same. So they think that they, at the beginning of the political process, they will have an opportunity to remove from the political arena the leader of the opposition. Prohibit, because what is the essence of the sanction? They think that they have a right to prohibit me to participate in the election. At the same time, they can't even explain, after almost more than 7 months after it's happening, the introducing the sanction, they cannot explain to the court, to the publics, to the country, and to our partners, what was the reason? What Poroshenko doing wrong? And during the 7 months, they said, this is the right of president just to introduce the sanction without any explanation. This is not true. It's unconstitutional to make anything without court decision. It's unconstitutional to make anything without the proper investigation and without right of the leader of the opposition just to defend themselves. And now it's a peak because they see that they say it was no reason. Poroshenko do nothing wrong. It's just for behave him, just to make a prevention for not doing something wrong in future. And these people think that this explanation can be accepted in the country which pretended to be the member of European Union. That's why it's so important, this court. That's why it's so important for you to be here. And we are very much pleased because this is, again, not about Poroshenko, not only. This is about our democracy and our future. I think that we have a completely different results of the Washington meeting. First of all, that was significantly better than catastrophe happening in the Oval Office in the last day of February year 2025. Because now, what was the difference? Now all team of the participants, not Zelenskyy team, was well prepared. The term for preparation take more than 2 months. They check arguments, they form united position, and they demonstrate unity. Unity of European nation, unity with Ukraine, and transatlantic unity together with the United States. And that means the catastrophe for the Putin plan to divide European Union using Orban, other nation. That plan was destroyed. They tried to divide United States and other NATO member states, especially after Alaska. That's also not would be fulfilled. And this is demonstrate this unity was a key factor for success which happening this night in Washington. And what was my position? Because we need to have not only the unity outside of the country, we need to have a unity inside the country. And that's why today I'm not only in the court, but my mission was deploying the parliament in the Verkhovna Rada, and I said, this is my demonstration of the unity. This is my demonstration about we have a great position, and I can happily inform you about that. So, territorial swap is not on the table. Territorial swap is impossible. Territorial swap, no matter if it would be signed or not signed Zelenskyy, that would not be accepted by Ukrainian society, by Ukrainian public activists, by Ukrainian people, and by Ukrainian opposition. Why? Because we cannot give up the territory which is fixed in constitution. Point number two, we should understand that Putin don't need just Donbass, just Lugansk, Donetsk, just Kherson, or just Zaporizhia. Putin needs the whole Ukraine. And for that, this is the smoke screen when he has launched a debate for some piece of the territory on the Donbass. They want to spark the conflict inside the country and use the conflict for bringing here pro-Kremlin government. And we are, as a responsible, patriotic and European political forces said, no, we don't give tiny chance to Putin to play this card. Because main purpose, as he officially declared, that was attack on our army. He want to have as a precondition to limit the number of Ukrainian soldiers who protected not only Ukraine, but the whole continent, sustainable security situation on the continent. Second attack is that he said that we need to protect Russian language. We need to protect Russian-speaking people. We don't have Russian-speaking people. We have it before, but not now. And we need to protect Ukrainian language. And the third position was that the purpose of the war was to protect Russian Orthodox Church. Come on. And I'm really proud that we receive a blessing from the Ecumenical Patriarch with my direct involvement that we have already the independent Ukrainian Orthodox Church. And by the way, we would be very much pleased in the Polish Orthodox Church will be recognized our church as a full representative of Ukrainian prayer. And with this situation, I think this is the main purpose of that, together with the attempt to block our future integration in NATO, to block our future integration in European Union. And we, because we know this scenario of Putin, we don't allow him to have a success in this position. We should understand the peculiarity of the President Trump. President Trump is he's not the main characteristic as the value-oriented, but he is result-oriented. And that gives us an opportunity, very narrow window of opportunity to receive the effective results. President Trump is a deal maker. That's true. We should use it. And President Putin is a problem maker, troublemaker, and this is the difference. And if you have enough arguments, if you respect and speak with a language easy understandable to President Trump, you can have a fantastic results. I just want to remind you that the first lethal weapons Ukraine received, Poroshenko received in the Oval Office after effective meeting with Trump. The first sanction, and Polish people knows exactly what I'm talking about, sanction against Nord Stream 2, was introduced nobody but Trump. And that was the result of my meeting. And this is the evidence that it's very possible to work with Trump. And yesterday results. This is not a victory, but this is definitely the basis for the very careful optimism that war can be finished, Putin can be defeated, and Europe can be saved.